Well, hello, good morning and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself opposite Ger on the panel for this pre-match show. St Mirren versus Rangers. It's Bridgeman and Fox. Morning, gentlemen. Well, two of the panel have been totally professional. The panel's been out all night. See if you can work it out, Bridge.
Welcome to the middle of the night.
Well, that's
Rangers
him.
Radio
That's him.
show.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's him. I've worked it out already.
All right, okay. Did you hear him before we came on air? What about that morning?
Oh, shocking. Just shocking. And the names he was calling you, incredible.
Thanks very much, Bridge. Thanks very much.
Incredible. Can I just say a huge good afternoon or good morning to you guys? Big good morning to the guys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good morning and welcome to Rangers Radio.
I believe Sleepy Head's got the team.
Sleepy Head.
Indeed. The starting 11 is McGregor in goal. A back four of Taverner, Goldson, Hollander and Barisic. Middle three of Kamara, Jack and Aribo. And up front, Arfield, Jones, and in the striking division is Defoe. Substitutes are Fotheringham, Edmondson, Halliday, Davis, King, Hasty and Morelos.
All right, I don't think any of us were in here with the team on Friday evening, Bridgeman.
Aye, I was spot on.
Aye, so you were. Well, I got one of them because I wanted them to play. I wanted them to play Helander with Edmondson just to see how they worked it again. But I'm pleased to see Helander's getting a game. This may in fact be.
He's got a knock, mate. I wonder if he's got a knock.
It could be, yeah. I think he's just trying. Just to see if he can match the two centre halves up as a pairing that would be better than Katic and Goldson, or Goldson and Katic, whatever you might look at it. And I think this is what he's doing. And I'm desperate to see Helander playing alongside Goldson, because Goldson is by far and away our most experienced centre half. So you might find that the two of them match up well. Who was it left back?
Barisic.
There you go then. Mm-hmm. So there we got a natural across the back line, right-footed, left-footed, and I'll really look forward to see how that matches up and balances up, and let's hope it all works for us.
I get the no playing Flanagan because he missed a lot of pre-season, and you've got to keep people fresh and protect some sports science. I get no starting Davis because of the next two games. I understand rotating Morelos and Defoe. Yeah, I get that, but I don't get the Arfield playing because I think if that boy, he's doing a great job for us, but sometimes we've got to protect himself.
Yeah.
Not at all. The boy probably wants to play.
Oh, want to play and being right to play is two different things, Fox.
It's where we to sit on the sidelines and watch for the sidelines and say the boy's tired or anything else. He probably is fit as he would normally be and just wants to play for the Rangers, that's all.
Aye, and that's a great sentiment and a great attitude he's got, and he has got a great attitude, but it could be a long, hard season, mate. Anyway, if people want to come in and side with Sleepy Head or myself, what's the number, Bridge?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Where else can they join us? Fort Bridge?
Oh, they can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online, and Old School Blue will bring you in. And you can enjoy yourself because it's really good.
Well, sometimes when he's in a decent, we're all partner time here. He's not been fed, he's not been watered, and he's a bit touchy. Anyway, we've got a caller coming in straight off the rank. It's the one and only JFK. Morning, JFK.
Morning, guys. Morning, Oxger. Morning, Bridge. Morning, Fox. Should I say Sleepy?
Oh!
What I've been listening to there, I hope they...
Don't you start on all.
That's really bad.
Just going back with head, pal.
That's really bad. I must admit, it's really bad, JFK.
It's true, but what about the team, JFK?
Yeah, I was quite a surprise here. I thought Fred would have still been playing. I'm not so sure about Barisic, but hey, we'll give him a chance, and I'm pleased to see Hollander in. It gives us a chance to see him because St Mirren, I think, will be up and at it against us. In midfield, I'm happy with that midfield. I can see the point I keep resting Davis. The game on Thursday is a big, massive game, and obviously next Sunday. So, yeah, I'm a good team, mate. I'm happy with the team. Everybody's getting a fair crack. So, we've shown that the squad that we've got that we can rotate players without the same as we did at the East Fife game and drop 10. So he's good to put a good mix in there. So I'm pleased with that team. That is a good team.
Aye, well, hopefully we're going to. And I disagree with myself, Fox. It's good that maybe Arfield's playing because him and Defoe always join up well, didn't they?
Aye, they've got a lot of good understanding between them, mate. You were saying about Hollander coming. Maybe Big Katic needs a rest.
Yeah.
Maybe, as Jimmy says, this spreading the workload out over the squad, mate, and it still seems a strong enough team. It's not as if we look weak in any part of it,
Anyway, we've been joined by a caller. Morning, caller.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
How we doing, mate? All right?
Not bad. No, not bad, Ox, not bad. Just my tuppence worth on the Arfield thing you were talking about there.
Aye.
So what I remember about, it's no Love Street anymore, is it?
Well, just call it St Mirren Park, whatever you want to call it.
The simple digital arena.
There you go. How did you remember the simple bit of that?
Yeah. I think personally it's going to be a tight part, so having quick wingers and that might not exactly work out. Arfield's got that wee bit of trickery in him. I think we're better off playing Arfield. I think he'll be a better foil for us than a quick fast winger.
All right, well, we'll get Jones on one side and Arfield on the other. Yeah, Jones will play wide, I think, and Arfield will sort of play inside, Martin. That's the way I see it.
I think you might see the day Arfield maybe sticking a wee bit more wide, but coming inside. But I think Arfield's a good foil for us today. With his quick passing and his wee touches up beside the foot. I think that'll work out quite well for us in a tight pitch.
They two always seem to try and get close to each other, eh?
Aye.
How pleased are you with the season so far, mate?
I'm over the moon. I think we've started really, really well. I'm a wee bit confused. If Katic hasn't got a slight knock, I would have. If he wants to try Hollander, I would have put him in ahead of Goldson today and kept Katic on the pitch because I think Katic has started like a train.
He's not even in the squad, Katic, which suggests he might have a wee niggle,
I must have then.
Personally speaking, I think it's just a rester, to be honest. I think they're just getting rested. That's what I think.
All right, okay.
But I hope he's not. I hope he isn't injured because we've got a huge night coming up Thursday. So we want our strongest defence in there. And if he's it, then he's it.
Well, how things have changed. GFK, what we think of him is irrelevant, and his player, we brought in a Croatian internationalist, we brought in a Swedish internationalist. We brought Jermaine Defoe in.
Yeah.
And Jordan Jones, a Northern Ireland internationalist. And obviously we brought Graham Kamara in, swapped for Davis. So it's 5 internationalists we brought in.
Yeah. Aye, it's brilliant because, as we were saying last season, but some of our subs benches were very, very sparse and poor. But look at the pool of players we've got. And as Fox said there, I agree with him, but the burden of the load's been shared there. He's managing to, the players he's taken out the team, he's replaced them with quality. And you're right, 5 internationals. So everything bodes well for the future as it stands just now. So that's a team there that will hold its own against anybody in the Premiership. So we've managed to put decent guys on the bench as well, more than decent. So it's the future looks bright. If we keeps the squad together. So, that's to me. I mean, I agree there about. I'd like to have seen Hollander and Katic play together, but I've got the feeling that what you're saying there. I think probably maybe Katic's got a wee knock, or he's decided to give him a full rest. So, you can't argue with that team. You can't argue with the pool of players we've got. Oxshire, it's a fantastic pool, mate.
Fox, can you just give us the team and the substitutes for people who's just joined us, mate?
The team is McGregor in goal, a back four of Taverner, Goldson, Hollander and Barisic, a middle three of Kamara, Jack, Aribo, and up front we have Arfield, Defoe and Jones. Substitutes are Fotheringham, Edmondson, Halliday, Davis, King, Hasty and Morelos.
You know, in that Fox and Ox there and Jimmy, that's 7 internationals we've got playing, in the outfield. And I don't know if that boy King is an England international, but certainly we've got Morelos, Davis, Morelos, and I think King is also
never capped, mate.
Never been capped. Okay, so we've got two internationals on our bench and 7 starters. That's incredible.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, Bridgman. You know, we have the pool of players we've got is quite extensive now, and that's pleasing. No, against a team like St Mirren, we're not going to need a bit of guile and a bit of digging. I think the manager's put that in there, and what he's got on the bench as well. You know, Fred on the bench, Davis if he needs him, Haaland if he needs a bit of battering about. If Big Goodwin puts him on as usual the way he played, but we can't argue with the bench. It's a good bench all round. So you would say any of them coming on as a sub, you'd be happy for them to replace whoever they had to take off. So it's a like for me. So I'm happy with that.
Martin, the squad is definitely stronger, mate, but it's all about winning football matches.
100%. But what I was going to ask Ox was, do you think this is a big game for Barisic?
I think every big game for Barisic in a short period of time is a big game, mate, because we've been disappointed in his performances, if we're being honest, Fox.
He's not climbed to the heights that we thought he would when he joined us for Aussie Jack, but maybe it's just a settling in period, and hopefully that's what I'm hoping anyway. But he's had loads of chances and hasn't exactly shone in many of them.
Can I agree on that, Fox? I think that, to be perfectly honest, in my mind, I'm thinking, I said it last week or the week before, the next chance he gets will probably be his last. Unless he's carrying an injury and we don't know about it, then he needs to come in and do the job today. There'll be no excuses. We've got left-footed players in front of him, left-footed players beside him. So all the excuses I made for him was maybe an imbalance and so on and so forth. It's not there anymore. Got to go out and show he can do it, and otherwise I think the manager will just get fed up with it.
JFK.
We've always we'll say about Barisic and how we think that he's no playing in that. And a lot of us feel that his head's no in it. He's a bit powder puff and that. But obviously the manager's seen enough in training. He's not just putting him in there for the sake of it. So I mean, we're wanting him to do well. It's not as if when we're talking about Barisic that we're hoping that he fails, because that's not what we're all about. But let's hope he's a great game today and he can prove a lot of doubters, including myself and a few others on here that were doubting that he's going to be a Rangers player long term. So we're looking for a big game for him to show us all that what he is, the player that we all thought he was going to be when we first signed him last year. So let's hope he performs well today.
Martin, what's your issue with him? Is it defending? Is it attacking? Or?
Sorry, Ox, say that again.
What's your issue with Barisic? Are you disappointed in his defending? Is his attacking play? His all-round play? What's your...
All-round play, to be honest with you. Going forward, he's probably slightly better than his defending, but he just looks terrified every time he's on the pitch. But see, for me, it's I call it the SIBO effect. It's just, I'm watching him and I can see a player and I just think this is going to be the game, and I just keep thinking he's going to do it. There's just something inside me that says this guy is just going to click and he's just going to become what we need at left back. But you see it so often. He doesn't go in for a tackle, Ox. Players just seem to walk past him. His positioning seems to be terrible.
I can't argue with that, mate. I can't. Is it Fox? Is it we need a scapegoat? We always need one. Is that the issue, or is he not as bad as we think he is?
No, I don't think we deliberately pick a scapegoat. some people just don't fit into the side. As I said, he's had loads of chances and hasn't shown us the sort of form that he did with Ozajek. And I'm a bit like Martin. You can see there's a player in there, and just hoping that he comes good.
Bridge, you've defended him lots, so is it no last chance saloon, is it?
Well, I've got a sneaking feeling it probably is. He's been given the chance this year alone. He's came on a number of times, and to be perfectly honest with you, hasn't he actually set the header alight? Now, we're playing St Mirren. It's in the old, what used to be called St Mirren Park or Love Street. We're playing there, and we're playing, to me, a very, shall we say, a poor team compared to us. We should be able to trounce that mob on both sides, from full back all the way through on the wide side. We'll get good midfielders, both left and right. We'll get no excuses at all today. If Barisic can't play in that team and set the place alight, then there's something wrong. Something wrong.
Yeah, here.
That'll be interesting how it pans out. Give us the substitutes again, Fox.
Substitutes are Foringham in goal, Edmondson, Halliday, Davis, King, Hastie and Morelos.
Is it a shock that Hastie's on the bench? He must have been up to his game and shown well in training, because obviously we heard rumours that he might be going out on loan. JFK?
No, I mean, I'd heard he was going to go on loan as well, but it's no surprise, you know. He's a fair size of unit, the boy, and the gaffer did say when he brought him, he wasn't bringing him as a, somebody that he was just going to maybe farm back out again. If he sees again, same as Barisic, if he sees something in him, just is he bringing him in just the same as he did with Murphy and bringing him in just as part of the squad, or is he going to give him a bit of game time? Well, this might be the time to give him that bit of game time. So I'm 50-50 on it. I've not actually seen enough of Hastie to convince me that he's going to be a first teamer. So, and what I seen with Motherwell was reasonable. So the jury's out for me on that. But if he comes on the day and performs,
understand that, mate. We've not seen enough of him to judge.
Yeah.
He got a cameo last week,
Yeah.
And we'll see how he goes if he gets a chance this week.
I think him and the boy Jones, I've been quite excited to see playing for Rangers. I think they've got good pace. They can both cross a ball, and they can both hit the ball from the opposite side, if you follow what I mean. Jones running down the left, cuts in and has a shot at goal by his right. Hastie can do the same on his left. Obviously, he's a youngster and he's lacking experience. But there are times that I've seen him, I've been very, very pleased with him. No problems at all. He might only be coming on for, say, a cameo role type thing, or even for the half hour, even getting a first half. I'd be delighted for that boy if he can get a couple of games under his belt playing for the Rangers, because I tell you what, I think he's a superb wee player. I really do.
What are you basing that on, Bridge?
Well, only what I've seen of him, based on what I've seen of him. It's only wee short bursts where I've seen him, I think he's a very good player. He probably runs out of legs because he's using all his pace. I don't think he's right up to the full 100% game yet that Rangers require. So he'll be used sparingly, in my opinion. But I look forward to the day when he can play maybe 1 or 2 games in a row, and let's see what happens. And then he goes to 4 or 5. I think he'd be a great player for us. I really do. Young, full of pep, everything, He's got it.
I mean, I'm in the JFK camp with that one, mate. I've not seen enough of him.
Mm-hmm.
No, we haven't. That's the truth. I'm just hopeful. Shall we say, I'm very confident that the boy's going to do something for himself and for the Rangers. Look, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, But I'm happy to say I'm looking forward to seeing him. Really like that boy Jones. I do. I really like him. And I never thought I would like him quite as much as I do, but he's really, really good,
All right, we're being joined by another caller. Morning, caller.
How you doing, boys? It's Paul.
How we doing, mate? All right?
No bad. Just looking forward to the game. Couple of changes, no bad. I thought Arfield might have dropped out, but he's obviously wanted to keep going, so we just got to go with what the manager thinks,
I agree, but it's still a reasonable looking team. I suppose Barisic will shock a few people, but he's.
I was listening into you boys there. I think I agree with Bridgeman. I think this could maybe be the guy's last chance. He's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's Scottish football. I don't know if he's just not got the heart for the jersey. I don't know if the jersey's too big for him. But something's just not right in it, and we've seen it. It's not just once or twice. It's every time he plays. You know what I mean?
We just want a steady performance for him to get him. I mean, we would take
a bit of confidence.
Then he doesn't need to be man of the match, does he?
No. Just a steady, a good performance, a 7 or an 8 out of 10, give the boy some confidence. And maybe if he can get 3, 4, 5 games at running and play some decent football, you never know. But the jury's still out, innit?
I think so. JFK, you looking forward to seeing Hollander?
Yeah, I'm the. I think we've got to see what he can actually do. A full 90 minutes. I know I criticised him a bit the last game of that, but again, I've not seen enough of him to say that he's going to be the defender that we're wanting him to be, because Katic and Goldson are playing really well now. I know Goldson sometimes he can a wee bit of a bomb scare, but I think he's settled himself down. So I'm looking forward to see what Hollander can do, because I think he's thinking in Hollander, even though Katic is injured or no, we don't know. Watching what I have at St Mirren so far this season, they're going to put themselves about, and a player like Hollander might be able to deal with him and Goldson in the middle, certainly. I like Martin there, but it's Barisic. I'm agreeable there. It's Barisic's last chance for me as well. He's got to show what he can do. I want him to even be half the player he was when he played against us, so prove that he might actually wear the blue. I'm looking forward to seeing Hollander, and I would like to see the boy Hasty get a run out at some time in the game before Thursday and see what he's got. I agree with what the Bridgeman said there. That he has got a bit of pace about him. Had that way when he was Motherwell. So if the manager decides to use him, it might be a straight swap for Jones. So we just need to wait and see.
I would think that he could come on for our field, mate, as the game stretches.
Oh, that's a possibility. I never thought of that.
On the right, and obviously because Ojo's not there. I mean, Ojo did look as if he'd ran his race in Thursday night, didn't he?
Yep. He did. He looked as if the legs were gone. So that's probably the reason why he's not even in the squad. I agree with that, mate. Definitely.
I think also it's just a case of the manager using his full squad as well, and I think maybe what that's telling other players is that even if we're looking to get you and more, see you still put in 100% in training, you'll get your chance in the team.
I can also see if it's going well and we're doing well and we're holding out or maybe even in front. I can also see maybe at half time bringing on Edmondson for Goldson.
Not a Houghton helmet.
No, I
you
don't
think so.
No,
they'll never make a change at half time. No chance.
Happen
I can see so. As long as we're well ahead, I think it would happen.
It need to be 3 or 4-0 up, Bridge.
Well, that's what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
You've got to take get the opportunities when he can, and I think that if we're doing well, I could see him bringing Edmondson on, just get him a run out as well, and Goldson a well rewarded rest before Thursday.
If we're doing well, Bridge, you might make a sub in the 81st minute.
You might be right.
But a sarcasm there, Martin. I like it. So how do you see the game going today, Pool?
It's got to be. It's a big one for us. The Scumbags are on at 3 o'clock. We can go top of the league today, Ox, and put the pressure on them at 3 o'clock. There's been a lot of, controversy the last few days. I hope the fans just go out, sing songs. The cameras are going to be on us. The world's going to be watching us today. Better believe that. We need to go. Good performance. 2-3-0. The fans do their bit. The players do their bit. The only way we can shut these people up is put the ball in the net at 55.
Martin, how do you see it going?
Well, just like Paul said there, the one thing I was happy with when Lennon got that job is Lennon doesn't handle pressure well. So see, even this early on in the season, not just a one or two. See a good one today, just to put a bit of pressure on them to say, hold on, Rangers are here. Because the later it goes on into the season, if we are a couple of points ahead, even a point behind on level points, he does not handle pressure. So I think today, especially after what's happened, I think you'll get a reaction from the players, and I think it'll be a really good performance, and I think we'll win by a few goals a day.
I'll be happy with that, JFK.
Definitely, the fans have got to, and I know they want to keep going on about what's happened the last few days. The fans have got to go today and support the team we know the way they can, and get a performance off the team. I agree with Stephen Gerrard says. Let's see a red, white, and blue. Keep the songs Rangers songs. Let the team perform. You're probably asking for predictions of the score later on, but I think it'll be a comfortable win. But it'll be a hard win. I said before, St Mirren have put themselves about well. Especially with Goodwin being the manager. The manager's way of playing is usually the way the team will play, and he was hard and dirty. So I think that's the game that we'll probably see. But I think this team is more than capable of winning quite comfortable.
All right, Fox, and then Bridge.
We'll put out a team that should be good enough to win this tie. St Mirren's had a kind of 50-50 start. As we said on Friday there, they were beaten 1-0 with a late goal at Easter Road, and then they beat Aberdeen last week. So you could say they're in a wee bit of form, but I think we'll be too strong for them and run out 3-0 winners.
Oh, I'd take that. Bridge?
Yeah, I would like to take that as well from what Foxy was saying, but I'm going to stick them a 1-0. I'll take 1-0. These games are...
You should come in with a 5-0, Bridge.
I'm obviously hoping that it is something like what Fox says, and we actually trounce that team. As he said, and I've said it myself earlier, we've got a good enough team to beat virtually anybody in that league. That team are a really good team. It's a very strong team with a good set of substitutes as well. So I think we're really, really strong. We just got to go out and show it, and we need the fans to play their part. Go out and show it. Don't besmirch the name. Just get out there. No nonsense. Just go support the team. Sing your hearts out and go for it. And let Rangers go for it on the pitch and get into them and mollocate them. Mollocate them, Rangers.
A mollication. A 1-0 mollication, JFK.
The 1-0 mollication, which we would take. Let's not kid ourselves. We'd take every game 1-0 along at the end of the season. We were champions. But I'm in the same frame of mind as Fox. I'm going for a 3-0. I think we can beat this team very comfortably. I'd say, but it will 3-0. I'll probably flatter though, because I think they will come out to have a right go at us. But I think we're more than capable. Again, I say it, more than capable of scoring 2 or 3 goals against this team. We've got a good squad and the Gaffer's got a good teammate. So I'm going for 3-0, mate.
I hope that everybody's optimism comes true, Martin. Who are you looking forward to seeing playing in the day, Martin?
Aribo. Sorry, I just caught the end of your question. Did you ask me who am I looking forward to seeing playing?
Yes.
Aribo. I've been mesmerised with Aribo. Don't get me wrong, the boy didn't interview well, but what a fantastic player the boy is. Can I just quickly say, Ox, see after all that stuff came out with the fans and stuff, I've been keeping my close eye on social media, and can I just say 90-95% of the fans on social media have been fantastic, by the way, because you're not going to get this in the press. They've all come out and said support our team in the right way, don't sing the songs you're not allowed to sing. The fans have had a fantastic reaction. And also, I don't know why I bring this up, but I just wanted to get a really quick opinion on it.
Don't.
Michael Stewart's comments on the orange shirts.
It's a fake. The latest tweets for a fake account, mate.
Is that a fake account?
It's from a fake account. Do your homework before you come on here, Martin. Come on.
See, that's why I only come on once a year, Ox.
What's that you were saying about the strips?
Mate, just leave it, Bridge. Yeah, don't.
No, just leave it. My apologies.
Yeah, no, not at all, mate. Not at all. It's topical, but we knew it was coming, and we just have to be smart. What colour we put it in markets, nothing to do with anybody else. If anybody's got a problem with it, they're showing their colours.
Yeah.
But no, back to the question, Ox. See, even on a tight, confined pitch, I would pay the fee just to watch Aribo play. I think he's a phenomenal player.
Fox, you've been really impressed with him since he arrived, didn't you?
Have indeed. I'm just wondering about the midfield today, mate. Will we miss the probing balls for Davis? And who's going to be our playmaker? Jack's been absolutely tremendous since the season started. But do you think we've got the cunningness, if that's a word?
Cunningness.
You need to be careful saying that.
Aye.
Cunningus.
Oi! Shocker.
Is MD worried that we've not got the craft there without Davis?
No way a Rebo on the park, mate. I think Jack's playing in the Davis role, and then the other boys will play further forward. That's the way I see it.
Another big point was we've got plenty of good substitutes on the bench, but no cover for Tav. Do you notice that? A man that's played every minute of every game nearly. You know?
Really.
No poster or anything like that, you're right.
You can't have fault. Well, obviously, what would they have Tav get injured when you look at the bench?
And maybe Edmondson.
Edmondson. Yeah, that would be the obvious choice, yeah. Bridgman. On you go, Fox, carry on.
I'm just going to show that it doesn't seem that the manager's got the cover in Barisic when he's covering him with Halliday and having no cover for Tav for me, and that's all.
I think when you think Halliday can also do left mid, so I'm not saying he's going to be the greatest player, but again, he's one of these guys that doesn't let you down too much. He is what he is, and we accept that. So that's cover for both sides, isn't it? If we're stuck, then Halliday could do a turn on the left side. So that's the way I'd look at Halliday.
It's unusual to have two fullbacks on the bench, Fox.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe so, but surely Flanagan would have been the more suitable of the two to cover both bases, you know.
It depends what how they see Edmondson, innit?
Yeah.
Aye, fair enough.
I mean, that boy, to be fair, that boy's never let us down any time I've seen him JFK, has he?
Nah, never. So, I mean, it would be unusual to see two fullbacks on the bench, you know. So, I'd like to have seen Tav maybe arrested for a day's game, but I mean, if a player wants to play every game, then you've got to let him play. But I thought maybe Edmondson might have been there as a backup. The gaffer's put on a decent bench, so he's obviously got the confidence. Obviously Halliday's there for if it goes round with Barisic. So, we just need to go with the flow, as they say. You know, I'm looking forward to Aribo as well. He's an exciting player, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him again. He's a steal. £650,000 very well spent. So, yeah, one of our own now, no a lone player. So, look really forward to seeing him today. He'll be up against it today. They'll be at his ankles all day.
Martin mentioned Aribo. Poole, what's pleased me about him also, and he's stood up to the challenge so far.
He's strong. I think it was Friday night. I said that for no. Sorry. You know when we had that big area, Silky and the same kind of build, and we thought we had going to have a play on him, but he couldn't handle a tackle. He just didn't like it. He had to get to it, didn't he? He couldn't handle it. But this big boy Aribo, it's like he likes getting kicked. And I tell you, it takes a lot for him to kick him and all, by the way, because he seems to when there's three players on him, I don't know what he does with the ball at times. And before you know, but he's no scared of a tackle either. I would love to see the percentage of the amount of tackles that he's tracked back and won in the first few games this season.
3 players on him, he's never a problem, is it, Bridgman?
Notice we what do you call it? Midfielders Partick. They don't have any problems on the pitch, these. No, I have to say that the boy Rebo is, to me, star quality. He's came across. Well, he's played 7 games for us, and he hasn't let anyone down. And he's raised his profile so high it's no real. And there's always great expectation now from Rangers fans to see him playing really well. Obviously, we don't want to fall. We don't want that to come down. We don't want him to fail in any way, shape or form. But my goodness gracious, our manager was right. He definitely is star quality, written all over him. Wonderful player, wonderful to watch.
Funny enough,
he could be the difference. Sorry, Ox. He could be the difference for us in Europe as well. I think a player like him.
Factor for you, Martin, has he?
Say that again, Ox.
Has he got the X factor for you?
100%. He'll be $100 million Dembele dollars. He's that good. Honestly, he's fantastic. Honestly, all joking aside, he's going to go on to big things, I think. But I just think as a European factor, Ox, in Europe, he's got that ability to win back the ball, ability to carry the ball, ability to see a pass. I genuinely believe he's the whole package.
All right. I noticed Paul mentioned Algeria. He scored a couple of cracking goals the last couple of weeks down here for Reading. Don't know if anybody.
He's played for Reading, isn't he? Yeah.
Particularly the man who scored last week was an absolute beezer, but anyway. We move
he
on.
scored a good couple for us and all. Didn't he start with the one away to UEFA and all that in the qualifiers last year? But he just didn't like the physical. Well, he just couldn't handle the physical side, didn't it?
Maybe get too cold for him.
Aye, well.
Jordan Jones. I wasn't sure, but I've enjoyed watching him play this season, Fox. If I'm being honest.
Aye, a lot of people had their doubts about him, but he stepped up to the plate and been very good in the games he's played in so far. I think he'll be a big player for us today, mate. Honestly, I think.
Sorry, Fox. I didn't realise you were finished there.
On you go.
No, I was just going to say that the new guys that have come in since the summertime there, these guys in a week's time, we're going to be playing at Ibrox against our sworn enemies per se. I think these are the games that we need to see these boys turning it on, and I love to see them turn on every game. Don't get me wrong, and I'm really pleased with they play. But there are going to be 2 games this side of the year that they've actually got to come out and show themselves for what they are. Both one at home and one away. The rest of the league, sorry, pal.
Is getting in the team for some of these boys.
Of course. That's what I mean.
See,
we're wearing the orange strip today. I'm only kidding.
I did say last season, Oxford, I was excited about seeing Jordan Jones coming to Ibrox. You know, I know a lot of people saying, okay, he didn't really set the head on fire a lot of the times at Kilmarnock, but as an avid Northern Ireland watcher, and I think he's a cracking player, and I was excited about him. The prospect of seeing him in the blue, so he's got the jersey now most of the time, so he's got to make sure he keeps it, and I think he'll be an exciting player for us in the next few seasons. Really looking forward to see him. When he's on the ball, he's exciting. Some of the passing, a couple of the goals that were scored in the last few weeks, he's been instrumental in that, and he's running with the ball. So, yeah, Jordan Jones for me, he's really proved that he is a blue man now, so I'm happy with that. Definitely.
I must say I was completely wrong about Jones. I didn't think he would come in and do anything. But see, the biggest thing for me with Jones is, you know what it's like with wingers. They take the ball, they run, they lose the ball, and everybody goes, The thing with Jones is why that doesn't annoy me with Jones is because Jones will take the ball and he'll run and he'll lose it, but then he'll get the ball and he'll go again and he'll go again and he'll go again until he beats his man. That's the biggest compliment I can pay Jones. For me, he's been fantastic, and I think he's been a great addition to the squad.
To keep taking men on and trying sometimes when it's not your day, or the fullback's having a good game, you have to be mentally tough. That's what you have to be. Anyway, just changing the subject before we get final match predictions. I know we've had it roughly, but anybody follow when the third strip came out, the red strip? Did you see what Hummel have done with the messages on the 3
Yep.
strips?
Yep.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yep.
Going to tell us what it was?
Oh, Bridge, where have you been?
I've not been there anyway. I haven't seen it.
Right, if you
Go to
if you
Big.
go to,
Well,
if you
Stevie
go
Big.
to the on you go.
No, on you go, mate. I'm just.
If you go into the collars, the strips, mate, yeah,
Aye.
and you fold them up on the blue strip. It says, what does it say? JFK.
Just trying to get it right.
We
Here we
will
go. Right, we will follow Rangers. If you get
And
the
on
black
the
one
second strip it says,
everywhere, anywhere,
and on the third strip it says,
we will follow on.
Oh, you dancer. Well done. And the words are true as well. The words are true.
what a great marketing ploy, Pool Ranger.
It is, and I'm hoping with different things like this coming out, and I think you mentioned it the other night, Ox, on the thing about but the people at sponsors and all that, the Sports Direct had been removed, and with Hummel just in wee bits and bobs like this, I hope it's all maybe going to tie in that we can maybe get something sorted out, because I've been delighted with Hummel. The training gear, the tracksuits, the taps, everything's been outstanding.
Yeah, how's the game gone for you today? Gives the result going in?
3-1.
3-1. Martin?
3-0.
3-0. Popular score. This has been Rangers Radio. Thanks to everybody for joining us. Thanks for the boys on the panel, Bridgeman, Fox, JFK, and the 2 people that joined us on the phone, Pool Ranger and Martin. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, hopefully celebrating a Rangers victory. Take it away, Old School Blue.
We are the people who sing of victory until the football glory from Kilmarnock to Dundee. We follow Glasgow Rangers, our hearts are strong and true. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue. A goal, we're ready to acclaim. A goal, to win another game. We follow Glasgow Rangers, our hearts are strong and true. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue. We'll be there at Ibrox when Rangers take the field. They'll follow on to triumph, for we know they'll never lose. And 60,000 voices will cheer the whole game through. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue. A goal, we're ready to acclaim. A goal, to win another game. We follow Glasgow Rangers, our hearts are strong and true. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue.